Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And do you think you've heard the most asinine, ridiculous thing a Democrat has said in the past month? Well, I got you beat. That's right, I got you beat. This one's even better than whatever one you're thinking of. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe down below. It really helps us out and helps our channel continue to grow. Leave it to MSNBC to be the hyperbole capital of cable news, the champion of hyperbolic meltdowns. And over there, in the jar of mixed nuts that is MSNBC, there is a constant struggle for somebody to be the head cashew. And this week, that person is none other than Symone Sanders. Symone Sanders, formerly of the Bernie Sanders campaign, no relation. See, she has a warning. As we're deporting illegal immigrants, as we're deporting violent gang members who are illegal immigrants, Symone Sanders says there's somebody else, there's another group of people on the chopping block to be deported. You want to guess who they are? Well, according to Symone Sanders, with absolutely no evidence at all, the next group to be deported are black people. Now, I have any number of questions about that. Deported to where? Most black people have an ancestry that traces back to the 16 or 1700s in this country. Where are you sending them? Back here? That's number one. Number two, you would have literal protests from white people. Millions and tens of millions of white people who would not want that, including hardcore MAGA conservatives who would be like, no way. We're not just going to stand by and let that happen. Number three, President Trump has given no indication that anything like that would ever be on the table, ever. Has never mentioned it, has never hinted at it, anything. There is zero reason to believe that. Number one, can't happen. Legally, cannot happen. But number two, Trump's given no indication of this. This is fear-mongering at its finest. They want you, the American people, to be afraid. They want you, they need you to believe it. And the problem is that there's so many uneducated people that have watched somebody like her and just believe it as a fact. And then they go tell their friends as if it's a fact. And those friends believe it and they spread it. And next thing you know, people believe this nonsense. As a person with a platform myself, I try to be very careful about what I say because words have power when you reach millions of people. Well, Symone Sanders has a platform bigger than mine. And apparently she's not careful at all. That is a dereliction of your duty. That is a shirking of your responsibility as a commentator. People are supposed to come to me, come to you, come to others to get the truth. Whether they like that truth or not, to get it. Not just to tell them the crazy crap they want to hear. And that's why your audience doesn't trust you. I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
I've been talking about this all week, but Janae Nelson of the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, she penned an op-ed in The Nation this week. And her op-ed talked about that we think that democracies are... the way they die is dramatically through these wars and blood is shed, and it's cinematic in a sense. But really, the realistic way in which democracies die is that it's dismantled brick by brick, piece by piece. And she says that what we are seeing now with the lawlessness from this administration are really the canaries in the coal mine gasping for air. I'm paraphrasing here. But to me, that is why Kilmar Abrego Garcia's specific case, the case of the gentleman who's a makeup artist out of California who was also sent to that prison. That is why the 75% of the folks who have been sent, the men who have been sent there that don't have criminal records, that is why this is so important. Because if they could do it to them, if they could snatch students off the street without any pushback or recourse, they will do it to any of us. And to be very clear, it's going to be the people of color and vulnerable communities that are next in line.
I think that's right, and that's certainly part of why the African-American community is so strongly behind the supporting Kilmar.
Yeah, we're like, we are not for this.
Yeah, because as you just said, if they're going to whisk them away, what are they going to do with us?